Salve, salve pessoal! Tivemos aqui uns problemas técnicos, né? Mas já foi restabelecida a conexão, beleza? Tive que iniciar novamente aqui a transmissão, mano. Mas vai dar certo. Estão querendo derrubar, mas a gente tá de pé. Não ajeitei nenhum time, vai com esse time mesmo.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Pode ter sido lá, eles tentam reiniciar às vezes, só. Salve Ed, like pra nós, irmão. Ei, eu tava em live, aí caiu a conexão, mano. Aí eu tive que iniciar novamente aqui a live. Mas valeuzão pelo like aí, mano. O pai é isso, mano, que eu não consigo restabelecer na mesma live, né, mano? Que paia, né, mano? O YouTube já era pra ajeitar isso. É porque se eu tivesse, eu colocava aqui, mano, no computador, que é mais lento. Tu sabe qual é? Adicionar a conta, eu coloco aqui. Peraí.
Great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
Caraca, mano, só tava perdendo de 1 a 0, mano. Foi vacilo
He's
ali,
got
viu?
away. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, well played. And he shoots!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Deu certo aqui, mano.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's
Eu
time
fiquei
for
com
them to
3 aí, com 3 aqui.
Up he goes!
Eita, velho.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rijkaard. Isco. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Shapes to shoot!
Que golaço, mano.
Mbappe! Irrepressible! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! Corinthians take the lead!
Eu tô todo sem jeito depois de um negócio desse.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both
Mas
causing
vamos
lots
vencer,
of
tropa.
problems for that defense.
Que foi essa
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van der Ven has given away a free kick. Lots hits a shot. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And here's Cruyff. That's an excellent interception.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's been intercepted.
That's great
Oxe, é tão
positioning, so
cagado,
good
mano,
from him.
que a bola dá certo pra ele
That's really well
sem ele
maneuvered.
querer.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, what mistake! Good read, needed to be. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ball looked a good one. Oh, what a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Tonali. Rijkaard. And it's Isco. Now Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Kaka. And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Brazil have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Isco is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Orezi. Now it's Kaka. Spread neatly. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chooses to go back. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's the second corner of the game. And now a second chance to counter.
Ele tá contabilizando 4 aqui.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Kaka. A really well measured ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Atualizou
And the ball
4.
is outplayed. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not getting it out.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Quality ball. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. Oh, what? It's hit the crossbar. Tonali. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Baresi. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Isco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space, and he's in on goal. And it's played into the middle. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Up towards the flank. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, again there's no way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, see, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure. Yeah, he's had a shot!
Eita, mano.
Really put himself on the line here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Give it to the left. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to pass it. Chance for a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter,
Não tem aqui,
counter
jovens.
attacks are pacey.
É só
We know that.
é a tua, a nele e outra tua.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Isco. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, that was never going to be good. On the through ball. Oh, just skips past his man.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Khan gets it away. Brazil finding their passes. That's a dangerous ball. Isco. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi, he's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. Looking to play
Que
it in.
tá
That's
no.
positional goals. The utilization of space.
Deu certo aqui, eu consigo visualizar aqui.
He's shifting
Quantos
through
só?
the gears here.
Corinthians can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ronaldinho.
Ei,
Just off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the
E aí,
score.
fera cá, beleza, cara?
Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
That's a
Tudo
very
tranquilo?
demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it
Não,
was.
pode andar normal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us
Como
to
é
the
que
end
tá
of
as
our coverage.
coisas?
So from us both, a very good evening.
Perdi mais um ponto, mano. Desconectou aqui minha live, mano. Olha a sequência de derrotas, mano. Triste, mano. Muito pai, mano. Não deu muita sorte, eu só abri o jogo aqui de novo. Sejam bem-vindos aí, né? Quem tá chegando agora. E vamos pra cima, mano. Vamos subir o like aí na nossa live. E é isso. Só derrota, mano. Olha só. Vamos tentar, vamos tentar. Quem não for inscrito, né, se inscreve no nosso canal, deixa aquele gostei, né, e vem interagir com nós aqui na live. E aí, grande Adriano, cara, tamo junto. Que é isso, cara? Fique tranquilo, a gente todo aqui é aprendiz, ninguém é pro não, mano. Vem com a gente, mano. Deixa o likezão aí só pra fortalecer nossa live, tá bom? Se puder se inscrever no canal, agradeço demais, mano. Fica tranquilo, Adriano. Tamo junto, irmão. Que é isso, mano? O Grêmio tá show, mano.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast.
Se puder se inscrever, deixar aquele like, mano, tamo junto.
Very soon. And we're underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game.
Boa, boa.
I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field.
Pode deixar Mbappé chutar não, que é gol, mano.
Of standing out because of his beautiful passing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Played into space. He's providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read.
Boa, Adriano.
Danger is averted.
Marcou bem, irmão.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Pegaram o robôzão ali, mano.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Que é isso, Ney?
Into trouble there, free kick given away.
Ei, Adriano, caiu aqui, mano. Aí, dois xará aí na live, dois Adriano. Caiu aqui a live, mano. Eu tentei restabelecer a conexão aqui, mas não deu, mano. Aí eu tive que iniciar outra. Foda, viu, mano?
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Perdi aquela pontuação, mano.
That's been intercepted.
Tava arrochando ali, mas chega desanima, mano.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A internet aqui em casa caiu e voltou.
To be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Pegou, cara. Que bola, mano.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Calma, papai Cris.
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although
E Adriano, deixa o robôzão aí não.
better with it.
So it is still 0-0. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. He played through for the one man. He's had it nicked away. Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. Vieira. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Marquinhos. Ronaldo wins the duel this time.
Boa, mano.
Referee has just said play on. Now it's Neymar. Iniesta. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Messi. And he's managed to get free. In by Messi.
Segura essa bola, Dida.
By the keeper. Iniesta. Here's Vieira.
Vacilei, ó.
Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Bora que bora, mano.
Throw.
35, hein? 0-0.
Rijkaard.
Ixi,
Ball is
Maria.
loose and the chase is on. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Calma, Adriano. Vamos ter calma aí,
An
Adriano.
exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a really well measured ball. Now it's Messi. Now can they get him away? Vieira cuts it out. That has not gone well.
Tem como não. Aqui no Nordeste a gente sofre mesmo com esse.
Neymar's cross.
Com esse ataque. Essa. Como é que se diz? Essa lentidão nos comandos, né?
There wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack.
A gente sofre mesmo com isso, mano.
Stood up well to him there. It's a good ball out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Odegaard. Cannavaro. The most accurate pass.
Vamos que vamos. Tentar atrás aqui do prejuízo.
Going at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out.
Vou nem mexer no time, Adriano. Vai ser isso mesmo.
Second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Só dei 2 chutes, mano. E aí, Adriano, o que tá achando aí da gameplay?
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 19.
Here's the start of the second half.
A entrada do jogador.
First half brought no goals. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos makes the interception. Cafu. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Knocks it into space. That's a good
Pô, Adriano, deixa eu fazer.
bundled over. That is a foul.
Che, é pra expulsão. Era melhor ter deixado fazer, pô.
Well, no question, Jim,
Marquinhos foi pra casa.
as a professional fan.
Well, Peter, I don't
Tinha a possibilidade de não ser gol,
think it's
Adriano.
just a spontaneous reaction.
Psh, falta perigosa aí, hein? O chato, cara, é que o vermelho o cara vai ficar exposto por mais um jogo, né?
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Golaço, mano, do bruxo.
Listen, that's just a terrific way to begin the second half. I know about the quality of the finish from the team leader. To go in front again with his brilliance really ought to set them up now for a very positive outcome.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground professionalist.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And
Aí ficou fácil, hein, André?
sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move executed with deadly effect.
Mas valeu, mano. Jogou demais, mano. Marcou muito até onde deu. Se puder deixar o like aí na live, tá beleza? Se puder também se inscrever, fico grato demais, mano. Você joga muito bem. Tamo junto. Tamo junto, irmão. Pessoal, vamos tentar recuperar aqui. Recuperar os pontos que a gente perdeu nos outros jogos. E vamos que vamos. Santos Futebol Clube. Tentar só o win agora aqui. Obrigadão, Adriano. Tamo junto, irmão. Vamos que vamos pra cima. Cheto veio setado. Bora que bora.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
Beautiful inventor, and he does it all, of course, with unmatched command.
Yeah, a team player through and through, and he's totally unselfish.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maldini goes long. That's Ronaldinho. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caraca, que defesaço.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Quase que dava certo, hein, tropa?
That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ixi, quem tirou foi o cara, mano.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Eita, como passou perto, mano.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Perigo, viu essa cabeçada aí do robôzão, mano? Vamos testar agora novas habilidades aqui nessa live, né? Tava treinando ali novas habilidades. Novos
Now
dribles.
it's Cruyff. Santos have got it back and they'll have another go. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Dani Olmo. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! McTominay! It's not an especially good pass, that.
Santos definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Eita, mano.
That'll be a corner.
Não deixa eu cabecear, não.
Coming up here. And it's hoisted clear. Santos are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good...
And the shots! Yeah. Spread it left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's made its way to him. And it's McTominay. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Now, can they get him away? Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's
Perigos vão baixo, né?
loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. And this is Bergkamp. He's
Porque
having
o
a
cara é
shot.
alto, mano. Aí.
And that's caused a worry or two. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Santos applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with...
Pô, mano, ele ainda teve esse espaço de chutar, velho.
Santos! And Santos take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Que goleirão, mano. Tirar essa bola.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that was very necessary. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Iniesta threads one in, closing in on goal. He's found a way through. Well, that defender is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Não, robôzão. Pra cima, não.
A real
Oxi.
chance and a real
Entendi não. O Gandolinho jogou a bola e pegou no goleiro e entrou.
That's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
engages and forces him off the ball.
Que isso.
McTominay,
Iniesta.
lovely pass.
Iniesta colocou no... Deu a bola no pé aí, mano.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very
Faz umas
simple. The ball
mudanças
through
aqui.
was just beautifully measured.
And yes, it's him again.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They need...
Goes for a shot.
Aí é goleada, mano.
Just cruising. They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole pick.
Joguei nada,
At the
mano.
end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
E aí, fera cá, como é que tá as coisas? Tudo tranquilo, mano? Levando a goleada aqui, mano. O cara tá marcando muito meu time aqui. Vamos ver no que vai dar, né? Vamos ver no que vai dar agora. Verdade, mano, verdade. Mas tem que abrir, mano, pelo menos pra fazer login, né? E garantir lá o contrato na box.
And we start the second
Lembrando que tem que fazer os logins diários ali pra garantir o...
half. A great first half.
Na box do Ronaldinho, né? O contrato.
Now he's got space here, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neither of these two would come off second
Que
best.
isso, mano.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Que isso, Dida ainda colocou a mão nessa bola não entrava não.
And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And he shoots.
Tá vendo aí, mano? Qualquer chute é gol, velho. Chute sem ângulo aí.
No longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Igual rilado, é ali.
Won't get any
Fabinho.
simpler than
É.
that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Camisa 17.
Santos are at the
Vai.
peak of their power. Shoots.
Faz um pelo
He
menos.
goes again. Oh, taken with style. And he's only too grateful to
Goleada,
capitalize on the
mano.
keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top mark for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Brazil really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Eto. No foul, says the referee. Santos needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Diminuir, né, pelo menos. Ontem enfrentei um cara que literalmente ficou 43 na última fase, perdi obviamente mais suspeito que ele. Hoje eu acho um pouco difícil de saber quem é que tá usando a IA e quem não tá. Eu acho, mano.
So is this the start of a comeback?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Latone. Nicely weighted ball. Crunching tackle. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Nicely spread. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Gullit. Cruyff. Cruyff! Danny Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And Baston is herring after that one. Cruyff. Messi. And it's Otto. And it's Messi. Danny Olmo. It's Bergkamp. Zanetti. Now Howson. Fabinho. Santos looking to pass their way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. That's been slipped through. And he's worked it through.
Foi pênalti aí, não?
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now
Expulsa o
from
juiz de
12
jogada
yards.
dele.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Será que dá tempo de pegar esse empate, mano?
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs. Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ball is over the line.
Seria histórico, hein?
That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through.
Caraca.
McTominay. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Bergkamp. Brazil are in dire need of a breakthrough, can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Eto. And this is Messi. He is through here. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Pass is just off target.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Van Basten. And it's McTominay. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Olmo. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. All driven towards the far post. Quality ball. Bullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Deu não, mas ainda fiz 3, né?
And blows his whistle.
Tivesse mais uns minutinhos eu tava sem pegar muito na bola, mano.
They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short.
Foi bom esse jogo.
Opponent prepared to go total.
Aqui é perde 30, não, ganha 30 e perde 29. Ganha 30 e perde 29. Vamos que vamos. Vamos subir o like aí, tropa, pra ajudar aqui o YouTube a mandar nosso vídeo aí pra bem longe, sabe? Beleza, valeu, fera, cara. Pode jogar, qualquer coisa a gente tá por aqui. Deixa ligado na live aí. Deixa ligado aí. Você fica antenado aqui com a gente. E vamos que vamos. Vamos pra cima, mano. Beleza, beleza, a gente joga. Depois a gente joga. Vai jogando aí. Vai pra liga aí que tu vai treinar.
Bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a
Vamos que vamos,
contest
tropa.
worthy of the setting.
Dessa vez eu coloquei o
We're on the way.
Haaland e companhia, mano.
Jim, see making a difference here.
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him
Jogador
play
passou
centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Good effort. Nicely weighted.
Boa, Messi.
Shoots! Big moment!
Cara, Messi.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Neymar. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's an imaginative pass. Well, a glitch with a rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well measured.
Golaço, mano, do Diouf, velho.
And it's in! That is remarkable! All swear in a matter of
Golaço.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're
E tem que ter cuidado que esse Diouf tem cabeçada matadora.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Brazil are looking to go forward now. A good looking ball. He's in a great position
Que
here.
é isso, mano. Chutei muito ruim com o Messi agora.
It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Corinthians finding their passes. Great ball if he can get there. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. And smartly reclaimed. That is lovely. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Neymar. That pass isn't the best. It's Neymar! Oh, he's
Que é
been
isso,
caught
mano.
hand in
Golaço.
hand. Goal! Corinthians! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move executed
Vou
with
fazer
deadly
isso.
efficiency.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
Mentira, o Neymar veio
A few
pra
seconds was all it
cima.
took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Fazer umas substituições aqui que eu acho que vai ser necessário.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eto. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's played through for him. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way. And the shots!
Não, mano.
This time, surely!
Errei ali, velho. O passe.
Be asking just too much.
Olha a jogada do Ney, mano.
Turn down the challenge, is he?
some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Baresi cuts out the pass. McAllister, good ball, good take. Now it's Messi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Eto. Del Piero. Del Piero is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tonali. Now it's Neymar. Steaming on goalwards. Neymar's cross. He's cut it out. Played it out towards the right wing. The most accurate pass. And he picked it up out wide. Adams going full steam ahead down the left flank. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Neymar. McAllister.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Neymar.
acréscimo.
Looking for options for movement. Always onto this. Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball that. And we've reached half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Senhoras e senhores, o telão está exibindo o boletim informativo da polícia local.
Bora que bora, vamos subir o like aí, tropa.
Substituição em andamento.
There's the start of the second half.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look a step too slow on everything.
He's through, now is he in? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's McAllister. And he plays one through. Torres! And a terrific save for the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. No, he's managed to misplace that. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's
That's a half-decent try.
But McAllister certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rummenigge. Ribery. Brazil come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar. Ribery. Brazil really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That looks a decent ball. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Brazil have reclaimed it. It's Del Piero. And he's worked it through. And this is Neymar. And he's found a way past. Tries a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Lovely feeding is such a good mover. Ball's gone out of play. Lam cuts it out. Rummenigge. Now it's Eto. Looking for a run. Oh, well measured. Oh, that was never going to make it. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to
Oh, he's been caught napping. Yep, it's a corner.
all he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar goes short. He's
Que isso?
Oh, it rattles the
Entra
bar.
não.
Brazil may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
It's not gone well. Driving on and making good progress. Yeah. This is Del Piero. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ball is over the line. McAllister. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Corinthians clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brazil are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And that could set him on his way.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Torres.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Neymar. Great vision. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corinthians have their third corner. And it's been taken short.
Foram
That's
indicados
tidy.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Rummenigge. We are into stoppage time. He's having a go! Iniesta. And that's it.
Não deu essa, mano.
Brazil played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly.
Bora outra. Tava vencendo até os 83, tomei empate de 2-0. Vixe. Cara, a noite às vezes é muito difícil. Eu tô percebendo hoje. Tô tendo dificuldade, sabe? Servidor parece que quando tá mais lotado, fica mais injogável, mano. Você percebe isso também, filho?
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like
Você
that.
joga em qual região,
The
fera,
stadium
cara?
is full of noise and energy. This certainly
Qual a sua cidade? Estado?
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd
Tem
does
servidor aí
do
no
all
seu
three,
estado?
and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the
São
advanced
Paulo.
midfielders, Peter.
Cara, aí deve ser
They'll have
melhor
to do
então, né?
all
O
the jobs
servidor.
of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like.
Quantas
They have to do
barrinhas?
a lot
5
of the
tu joga?
pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up
Não sei se
front
tu
doesn't get
percebeu, mas
isolated.
no meu não sai de
Effectively, the
3.
space invaders in the team.
O servidor é um pouco longe, mano. Mas ainda eu consigo fazer essas metadas, sabe?
There's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Nice try, but he was buying it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
O delay é demais, mano.
Lam promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one.
There's the shot!
Eu não saio das 3 barrinhas, mano. Nunca joguei 5 barrinhas. Tu acredita?
They are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks to the other side. Fiore. That looks a cracking ball. Bellingham could try cutting inside here. Oh, well played. Shifted it to the flank. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Fiore. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Probing pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. Belly. Fiore. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get that? And it's Vieira. And here's Iniesta. Vinicius Junior. Belly. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a
Pegou,
fine ball.
mano.
Cristiano keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from
Ah,
this
cabeceou
corner.
errado.
A big header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Vinicius Junior.
He's herring after that one.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yeah, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Distributed tidily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior. Lam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. And Dijk makes the interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. Oh, not quite. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Bellingham. Stood up well to him there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And he can clear it away. And it's ended up in no man's land.
Foi acirrada essa
It's over
partida,
and
viu?
intercepts.
Esse primeiro tempo foi frenético.
Of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. You've just
Vamos
lacked
que
that
vamos,
thrilling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Casemiro. And here's Haaland. That looks a decent ball. Iniesta. Fiore. Haaland.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lam. And he's intervened well there. Yeah. Made out to the left flank. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And Cruyff! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it.
Golaço.
Chance for a
Saiu chutando todo mundo e a bola entrou.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the
Pega,
space.
Messi.
He really shouldn't be left unmarked.
Demora demais,
I
mano.
don't think he could believe his luck.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the
Vixe.
second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid
Boa,
off
boa.
beautifully.
Well
Chegou
seen.
cortando
Saw that
início.
coming. That was well played, well stopped. Flamengo have their second corner now. Fiore! Brazil are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. It's loose now and they want to get it back. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And again. Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso. That's a cute ball. Right card, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Eita, mano, quase que eu peguei essa bola.
Separated just by the one goal which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
On time, excellent interception.
Xavi Alonso.
Spread it left. And it's Bellingham.
Flamengo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Fiore.
Acho na trave.
Is it on goal? Bullish header! It's hit the crossbar.
Acho que eu também coloquei uma bola na trave, né?
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
It's Ronaldinho. Cruyff.
Ixi, que cabeçada feia.
Terrific header. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, super fine.
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get onto this? And this is Messi. Messi's cross. That's an excellent interception. Lovely, now then. Spread out to the left. Nicely shaped ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Pelo menos é nosso.
The shot.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Cruyff.
Entrou não essa bola.
The finish! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Casemiro, who was quick to react.
Foi duro, viu, essa partida. Quase que a bola não entra, mano.
Brazil have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved.
30 pontos. Aí ganha 30 e perde 29. Tem que ter cuidado nesse bate-estudo.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the river provides a beautiful backdrop to this hugely impressive arena filled with 50,000 fans or more from Internacional. And you have to love their noise, their colour, their choreography. The action has already started.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the
Gol do Robozão, hein? Olha o Robozão vestindo a blusa do Brasil.
And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Que multiverso é esse?
The trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
E só se ele tivesse se naturalizado, né?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I'll see. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Zanetti. Played through for the wide man. Fermin receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi gets into a good position. And the shots!
Foi gol não aí, troca. Que bola do Messi, mano. Na trave.
Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that could lead to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Well,
foi bom esse lance aí, mano. Tá muito bugado, pera cá. Ajeitar os comandos, mano. Uma lentidão, mano. Por isso que eu perguntei a tu se o servidor tá desse jeito aí. A galera fala bem, né, do servidor de São Paulo.
Matthäus. Tonali. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's forced to go back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Gol do bruxo, hein, de cabeça.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not picked out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is as far as they're going to go. Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Firmin picks it up out wide. He rises! Long ball looking to counter. Cannavaro. Good, strong midfield running here. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Xabi Alonso. And it's Cannavaro. Spin it left. Firmin providing an outlet on that flank. And the ball's come loose here. Shifted it to the flank.
Os caras do Blitz ali, primeiro.
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Boa.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going for goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cannavaro. Mateus. Firmin gets into some space. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Tonali. Xabi Alonso. Great skill, that's nice.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Tazo. Oh, important interception. Iniesta. Played down the flank. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Quase, mano.
And it's
Vamos pro
half-time.
segundo, hein?
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still
Acabei
very much
setando,
in it.
mas eu não vou botar aí não.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead. That's
Cuida, fera, que já tá na segunda.
the manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start in the second half.
Brazil into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Hazard, great ball and he's in here. And the pass is intercepted. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi. Messi,
Such good technique.
lovely bit of skill. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Shot, surely!
Deu um aqui, mano.
It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So all square and not a Cruyff! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cruyff has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Presente na partida de hoje.
And here's Messi. Internacional can't breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's picked his way through. Lam defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well for his man.
Esse pato é bom, hein, mano?
Big chance! Goal! International! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Internacional take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Hazard. Oh, just skips past his
Que
man.
golaço, mano.
Tries a shot. It's in. And this is getting better.
Eden
and better.
Hazard.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Internacional take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ronaldinho, that has been slung wide. Showing good feet. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. And this is Hazard. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. Mateus has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelled it out from earlier.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Batistuta back and defending. Now who's going to be first to this? Driving through the middle. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Pato. Pato, let's through it.
Goleada, mano.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that will be the
Aqui tá difícil subir, mano.
Brazil amazingly clever on the
Pato
ball.
fez
They
4
have their
gols.
moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
Perdi 20 pontos. Jogou muito, cara. Gui Pumes. Queria ver o Hazard que ele tinha colocado. Qual era? E é isso, pessoal, né? A gente vai encerrando aqui mais uma noite de live, beleza? Fico grato demais a todos que ficaram aqui, compareceu, né? Houve uns problemas técnicos, mas a gente voltou. E valeu, Fera Kai, pela troca de ideia, viu? Aí no chat. Depois a gente joga nosso X1 sim, beleza? Mas é porque o servidor não tá legal hoje, mano. E até a próxima. Tamo junto, viu? Obrigadão aí pelo like, pelo comparecimento. Todos tenham um ótimo descanso e uma boa noite, beleza, tropa? Pois valeu, parceiro. Tamo junto. Fui.